Anxiety really can just come out of nowhere. Hello everybody, my name is Hannah Bloom. Welcome to my channel, welcome back. Today we are talking about something kind of serious. Today we're talking about anxiety. I have anxiety. My anxiety is the worst. There are a lot of people out there that have anxiety. It's nothing new. But unfortunately, it's something that people are like, oh yeah, you can overcome it. I am here to tell you that I'm sorry, but anxiety is not something that you can quote unquote overcome. It's kind of something that's always gonna be with you. If you don't know what anxiety is, I looked up the term. It is intense, excessive, and persistent worry and fear about everyday situations. Fast heart rate, rapid breathing, sweating, and feeling tired may occur. I have had anxiety for literally as long as I can remember. Comes in waves. Sometimes I don't even realize that it's happening until I really sit down and I'm like, oh, I'm having anxiety right now. I get anxiety with driving. If you guys have seen my video of the car accident, I never used to have anxiety about driving before then. I was just like loving it, but now I do. I get anxiety when cars come close to me in like crowded traffic situations, because here in California, people do not know how to drive. I get anxiety when meeting new people. Sometimes I get anxiety with new situations, things that I'm not used to. I get random anxiety when I wake up in the morning. I don't want that to be the first thing I feel in the morning, but it is. And sometimes I get anxiety attacks and they are awful. I just have a feeling of almost like tightness around my heart and uneasiness. There are certain situations when I'm uncomfortable. Sometimes I get anxiety. Anxiety really can just come out of nowhere. You don't realize until you realize. So if you are dealing with anxiety, if you know somebody who deals with anxiety, I'm gonna tell you a couple things that I do that help. Now, these are not cures. This is not going to be a cure-all for your anxiety. Like I said before, unfortunately, anxiety, it sticks. First thing, I cry it out. Honestly, that's really my go-to. I do not think that anybody is weak for crying. Crying is an emotion, and I feel that emotion. When I am stressed, when I'm anxious, sometimes you just need to cry it out. Crying is a way that I personally just am able to let go of all of my emotions. Cry it out. I'm telling you, it's great to let out those emotions. That is a healthy way to let out your emotions. Number 2, distract yourself. This is a great one if you aren't a crier as myself. Distracting yourself is a great one. If you are feeling these intense feelings, all this anxiety, you're scared about something, distract yourself. Go on a walk, go watch a movie, do something with your hands, do some crafts, just do something that you personally like to do. This one, I don't like because personally I think it's the hardest one. When you're having anxiety, when you're feeling all these emotions, the easiest way is to literally take yourself away from it, which is why I said distract. But another way is to feel it. To feel it, but also rationalize those feelings. This is a hard one because personally, when I'm having anxiety, I don't want to feel it because that is a very intense feeling. But if you come to the realization, like saying that you are having anxiety because you have to go public speak. I suck at public speaking. I get anxiety public speaking. So giving yourself a little pep talk saying, okay, I understand why I am having these feelings valid. Most people aren't great at public speaking. Most people don't like to be in front of a crowd, but I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna get through this. Just being gentle to yourself, telling yourself that it's okay to have these feelings, because some people will make you feel like it's not okay to have these feelings, and then that just brings on more anxiety. But I am here to tell you, it's okay to have anxiety. It's not fun, but it's natural. Watch feel-good movies. I personally have a couple of them. My number one feel-good movie is Shrek. It is a childhood favorite, and it just makes me feel good every single time. Next, treat yourself. Wonderful way to reduce stress, reduce anxiety, and who doesn't love a little something something every now and then? It doesn't have to be big. A drink, a face mask, a bath, taking a walk, just something that makes you feel good. Knock it out. If you are having extreme anxiety where you just cannot handle it, you should really talk to somebody. It does not have to be a mental health professional. It could just be your best friend, your parents, if you're very close with them, just anybody that you have access to that has a very caring manner. Because you don't want to talk to somebody about your anxiety that's just like, oh, deal with it, blah, 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 blah. Like, no, you don't want that. Last thing that I do is cleaning. Cleaning is, honestly, it's dual purpose at this point, because one, I get my house clean. Two, I get in a zone of where I'm only thinking about cleaning. I'm not in my head. I'm just specifically doing the things to get my house clean, which really helps when I'm feeling anxious, because you have something to physically do and it's good. Like, you're being productive at the same time. If you come out of this video knowing anything, I just hope you know that it's okay that you're having anxiety. It's okay to have those feelings, and you are going to get through that moment and everything's gonna be okay. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and I hope that I helped. Please stay tuned for the next video.